currently sitting in a room in my house that has been a lot of things. First, it was my partner's bedroom, then it was my bedroom. But for the past like 2 or 3 months, we haven't really figured out what to do with it. We've moved all of our stuff to different rooms, and this has just kind of been like a place where we dry our laundry, or a place where like we put random books or boxes that we don't know what to do with. And I want to turn this space into a crafting room because I like to craft. I really like having a space that's a little bit more cozy, that I can sit and spread my stuff out. This morning, a couch is being delivered, which I feel like is honestly the biggest piece of the puzzle. And once that's in here, I have a lot of other things just around the house that I think I can bring in here and put together a pretty nice room pretty quickly. I'll need to get a few other things, but like, the couch is kind of the big thing. Yeah, now all I gotta do is just wait for the couch to get here.
Alright, so to orient you to the layout of this room, I have made a little diagram. This is the door to the room. This is a window facing the woods. This is a window facing my neighbors. And this is a sliding closet door. The plan that I have for right now is to put the couch under this window right about here. Just fair warning, none of this is to scale. This is just based on like my drawings of the items that I'm gonna put in this room, but I figured it would be a nice way to get a bird's eye view of what is going on as the room changes. All right, slight change of plans. The couch didn't fit up the stairs, which is so annoying, but it's a really big couch and they're pretty small stairs and it wasn't gonna go up. So don't forget to measure your rooms before buying couches. Measure your doors and corners. Okay, because the couch didn't fit into the room, I instead put this brown chair in the corner. The next thing I want to do is clear out my laundry rack and bring a couple plants in here and maybe another lamp, just to like make this space a little bit more homey. And making my space more homey is made possible by the sponsor of today's video, EarthBreeze. So I have actually been using these EarthBreeze laundry detergent sheets for the past few years, so I'm really excited to be working with them again. EarthBreeze makes laundry detergent that come in lightweight pre-measured sheets that kind of look like dryer sheets. Here's a short list of things that I like about EarthBreeze. Number one is that there is no plastic packaging or like heavy jug that you have to lug around to do your laundry. It all just comes in these nice little paper packets, and these are shipped in a cardboard envelope. Number two is that you don't have to guess how much liquid you need. So with regular like liquid laundry detergent, you have to pour and measure it out. Sometimes it like spills and it gets sticky on the cap, and I really hate that. With these, you take either half a sheet, 1 sheet, or 2 sheets, and then you just throw them in, and that's all you have to do. Last but not least, most popular laundry detergents are packed with really harsh chemicals that can irritate your skin. Some of these chemicals, like optical brighteners, stick to your clothes like glue, and they don't actually even clean off your clothes. They just trick your eyes into thinking that your laundry is brighter and cleaner than it actually is. If you look under a black light, you can actually see the chemicals sticking to clothing, and it's pretty gross. I like to take really good care of my clothes, and I don't want harsh chemicals ruining their life cycle. EarthBreeze laundry detergent sheets are free from harsh chemicals like optical brighteners, dyes, parabens, phosphates, and preservatives. I personally love using EarthBreeze sheets, and if you want a powerful clean without the harsh chemicals, then I recommend you try it out too. Right now you can try EarthBreeze for up to 40% off plus 4 free gifts at earthbreeze.com/madeinthemoment. Thank you to EarthBreeze for sponsoring this video, as well as the next 120 loads of my laundry. Let's get back to it. Okay, I love this here, but it is a little bit too wide. Like this vine is sticking out too far, so I'm gonna cut this off, trying to get in here like as far as possible, far down as possible, so that I can get the most roots. Oh my god, this one has a root that's already in the dirt. Hopefully it doesn't mind that I just like broke its roots apart. Oh wow, and this has like a new leaf. So this is probably a pretty good time to cut this actually. I didn't think I was gonna have a big enough container for this, but I just found this empty peanut pretzel container, and it is literally the perfect size. Just like having this plant in a room already makes it feel so much more put together. It's kind of crazy. I think I'm gonna bring one more plant in here. This is a Ficus audrey. It is related to the fiddly fig tree that like I feel like everybody on Instagram had a few years ago. I don't know if you can tell, it's not doing that great. I feel like it has not liked any of the places that I've put it in for one reason or another. So I'm hoping it likes it here. Okay, the room is coming together quite nicely. I think I need another lamp in here perhaps. So yeah, this is kind of phase one of getting this room set up. The biggest thing that I need in here is like a table. I want to set my sewing machine up so it's out so that I can see it and start using it, start learning how to use it, and have like a place to cut fabric and stuff. I think I know what table I want to get, but I still just have to buy it. And then I also think for the time being, I'm going to bring my piano in here. I've also had a hard time figuring out where to put that. And I think that it would go pretty nicely in this corner, now that there's no couch in here. So this can be like a craft and music room for now. But first I have to fold my laundry. This is my sewing machine. Have not figured out how to use it yet, but all in due time, right? Piano moved. I love just like moving the clutter corner around and around the room. I feel like all of these things have been in every single corner of the room at one point or another. But this is really where I want there to be a sewing table because it looks out onto the woods. And I think that this would just be a lovely view to look out at while working on projects. I also just remembered this mirror that I thrifted the other day for $10. It has this like really nice solid wood frame. And I need to figure out how to hang it up somewhere. And I also need to figure out where I want it to go. But I'm pretty sure I want it to be in this room somewhere. So I'm gonna put it down in this room. So this is what things kind of look like at the end of my first day of working on this room. I have 2 plants, my brown chair, and my piano in this corner. Don't look too closely at the keys. And I'm really happy with how this is turning out so far. Okay, so I've been using this room for a few days, and this corner is where I dumped all of my stuff. And I was thinking about putting the new table that I'm getting for sewing in this room. While I was recording this part, I was just talking a lot, but pretty much all I was trying to say was that I'm moving my desk from my bedroom into this room so that I will have, instead of just one table in here, I will have 2 tables. Part of that is because the sewing table isn't going to get here for another week and I just need to have a table in here. And the other part is that I don't want my desk in my bedroom anymore, especially now that I'm creating this kind of designated workspace for myself. It's a craft room, but it's also an office, so I'm bringing my desk in here.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty nice. All right, so this is what this corner looks like. I think it looks really good. It's gonna be fall, or it is fall, and the leaves are all changing, and I want to sit here and watch the leaves because, I don't know, I think it's cool to watch. And there's like tons of squirrels and turkeys and deer and stuff running around back there. So, yep, that's it for today. Got the desk in here. And now here is my desk in this corner and my very beautifully drawn desk chair at the desk. I didn't show this, but I also brought this blue set of drawers that has all of my desk stuff in it to put next to the desk. So this is what things look like so far. POV, you're sitting at my desk. That's like pretty much the height of my head, right?
Yeah. A bit higher.
No. Well, maybe. And this is my view if I lean forward and peer out the window. My order has arrived. This is a small set of drawers, and then I also have a sewing table. So I'm gonna build them. I got one of these like unpainted dressers because first of all, I think it looks kind of pretty just like this, and also I might want to paint it at some point, but it smells so good. I initially was going to move this chair here, move this plant, and put the dresser over here in this corner, but I ended up wanting the chair in the corner more, so the dresser ended up right here next to the chair still so that I can use it as a surface to put things on and also reach into the drawers and stuff. And once I had the sewing table built, I actually moved the piano out of the room and downstairs, and my sewing table ended up right about here underneath the window, and I have that Ficus Audrey plant in this corner right now. I like this table because it can fold so that it is just the width of this skinny part and takes up very little space. It can also open up so that there's another leaf of the table on that side and it can take up this whole space over here. So this is how the room ended up turning out. As you can tell from watching this video, I changed my mind a lot about how I want things to be set up and what pieces of furniture I want where. Even since filming these final clips of the video, I've already moved my desk a little and will probably continue to move other things. I love the fluidity of this space as it is currently and the potential for things to continue to evolve as my needs do. In this current iteration, I have a reading and crafting corner where I can sit with a project or a book in my comfy brown chair that I got from a yard sale last year. I have the sewing table corner, which I'm currently using as a puzzle table because I don't have any active sewing projects at the moment. And then I have my desk corner where I can sit and do video editing, writing, or more complicated color work that I like to do on a table. And my crafting room would not be complete without the giant monstera that I've had for about 3 years now. I love having this as kind of a background in my videos, and it just really pulls the room together. I'm really excited to spend more time in here crafting and also filming more videos. I didn't end up hanging up everything on the walls that I wanted to, so
you can be on the lookout for that in the background of other videos. I also want to put like a shelf up somewhere, and you know, like I said, things will continue to evolve. I feel so incredibly lucky to have the space and time to put together such a lovely little place for me to craft and work, and I hope you enjoyed watching the process as much as I enjoyed putting this all together. Whenever I move things around in my house, whether it's something as big as this project of putting together a whole new room, or something as small as just like moving a shelf into a different spot in the room, I'm always reminded of how much difference the physical space can make on my mental space. But thank you for watching this video, especially if you made it all the way to the end, and I'll see you all next one.